Hi, we're Bruce.
I'm Cheryl.
And we're here to talk to you about our last adventure, which was on the Bruce Peninsula in Ontario, Canada. And we had to go there because it's so aptly named.
It's named actually after James Bruce, the 8th Earl of Elgin, or Elgin, I don't know how you pronounce it. He was the Governor General of the province of Canada in the mid-1800s.
Either that or it was named for me. You choose what you want to believe. Anyway, we had driven about an hour and a half up this peninsula from our campground, hoping to ride this boat that takes you from the tip of that peninsula out to a place they call Flower Pot Island, because it's got these interesting rocks that are tall columns, and then there's grass and flowers, probably in the spring, growing on top of them, and it's supposed to be very pretty. And they also have glass bottom boats that you can see the remnants of shipwrecks down in the bay and everything, right in the harbor of some places. So we thought that'd be exciting, but they said boats aren't running today, it's way too windy. So we were a little bit disappointed. So we decided the other thing that we'd wanted to do was go through the Bruce Peninsula National Park. They have a nice walk that goes to a grotto that is pretty famous, and a lot of pictures about that. So we walked all the way through this beautiful pathway through the trees and all that stuff. It was just gorgeous, like so many of the walks that we've had here in Canada.
We're not in Canada anymore.
We're going to bleep that part out. We're here when we're talking about this.
So we walked through this beautiful pathway and came to the shoreline. It really feels like you're at the ocean, but it's like Lake Huron, not the ocean. But the waves are crashing up against the rocks. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, and these jagged rocks and the wind and the waves and all that stuff. And then here's a sign that says, "Don't jump. Jumping is not healthy." And going, who in their right mind would want to jump? If the waves didn't kill you, the rocks kill you, the cold would kill you. So we weren't tempted to jump.
We weren't. So we get to the rocks, and you look out there. It had been a very clear path where to go, and you look out at the rocks and go out there, and then like, well, where do we go next? This doesn't look like a grotto. But there's these painted white blazes on the rocks or the trees or someplace, and you just keep following up over all these rocks and all around and go. And we found this really pretty arch, and that was cool, but it's like, this isn't the grotto. Where do we go next? We follow some more and go around. And then we're standing up on top of this place, and there's this guy down on the side he had crawled out on the rocks a long ways, and it looked really scary where he was. And his girlfriend was on the other side below where we were, and I said, oh, that's nice, he's taking pictures of her. And finally we came down and walked around over to where we could see that way, and that's where the grotto was. We were standing on top of it.
So when we got around to where we could see it, it's quite a large cave, and the water comes streaming right in there. And it's, again, very rocky and very hostile looking, but it was pretty impressive. So we told some of those other people, that's pretty, but you got to come around this side to see the real thing. So it was pretty cool. We actually walked a little further, and they have a place that they called Overhanging Rock, and it's this little point of rock. And
we weren't tempted to go there either.
Yeah, you could walk all the way down there, but no way. The waves are breaking up over the thing, and so I said, I don't think we're going to do that. So we had a great walk. Our fingers froze. If the camera's jiggling, that's because I was shivering. Actually, it was just hard to make sure I wasn't going to be blown off this rock or have my fingers freeze off. So we had a great time and walked all the way back, and that's our little take on Bruce Peninsula. If you like this video, or you like the idea of us chatting on videos, let me know. That would be fun to hear from you. We've had a great time. Nice to chat with you. See you later.